Hello and welcome to SIBO Volatility 411. My name is Dan Deming and I'm with KKM Financial. We're looking at the VIX cash basically unchanged on the day, right around 1865 as the SPX cash recovers from some selling pressure early to climb back to unchanged as well. VIX cash week over week is actually lower currently from down from 20.5 down to around 1865. So we'll have to see if that holds for the rest of the day, but we could see the VIX cash actually close lower week over week, even with the volatility spike we did see earlier in the week with the VIX cash pushing up to 28.79 on Monday. Looking at realized volatility increasing to be expected, 10-day realized volatility up from 7.5% to 15%, so doubling. But 30-day realized volatility, even though it's elevated, still right around 10.5%. So the dispersion between the VIX cash and the realized volatility is still pretty wide, even with the pickup in realized volatility. Looking at the money straddle in the SPX, that's declining week over week as well, down from 14.8% down to 13.5%. So we're seeing some vol contraction there week over week. And also, I want to point out when you look at the futures market in the VIX futures, we are seeing the roll market between October and November widening out this week. Unchanged today, but out to $1.60. And we are seeing the entire term structure pretty much unchanged today, but the futures curve is shifting lower across the board. Looking at VVIX, measure implied volatility in the VIX options, 108, low end of the range for the last couple of months, coming off a high of 146 earlier in the week, so quite precipitously. But nonetheless, we are seeing vol contraction in the implied levels on the VIX options now, and the big action today is in the put side. We did see a big trade of calendar spread between October 18 and November 18 puts. 27,000 of those went up, and very active options activity in at and out of the money puts in October today. Looking at next week, several factors to look at. End of the month trade environment could set up for some volatility. We also have the Fed officials back out and speaking, so keep an eye on that. We have government spending bill. I want to point that out. Could create some volatility if it doesn't get through. And the final thing is look at interest rates. They are moving higher, so that could lead to some increased volatility as well.